realize I'm so frustrated. Frustration. We all experience it. Whether it's a project at work that isn't going as planned, or a personal goal that just feels like it's just out of reach, or even just the irritations of everyday life. Frustration can hit us at any time. And it's that feeling when our expectations, they don't align with reality. And expectation postponed makes the heart sick. And it's normal, but what's more important is how we respond to it. Why do we allow ourselves to get frustrated in the first place? Why do we allow this frustration? Why do we sweat the small stuff? Frustration stems from unmet expectations. We set a goal, we don't reach it. We have ideas, we make plans, and when reality doesn't align, we feel blocked. Frustration builds when this gap between where we are and where we want to be, and it's our mind's way of signaling that something is off course. But why do we allow it to take over? Why do we allow this frustration just to engulf us? It's because sometimes we become so attached to the outcomes. We tie our sense of success and sense of happiness to a particular result. And then when that doesn't materialize, well, then frustration creeps in. It's our desire for control that plays a significant role, right? When things are out of our hands, we struggle. We feel powerless. And then it's our self-doubt. Our self-doubt fuels frustration, right? We doubt ourselves. We start to question our abilities. Am I good at this? Do I know what I'm doing? We get stuck in this cycle of negative thoughts that amplify our frustration. But here's the good news. Frustration is not an enemy. It's a messenger. It doesn't have to control us. How can we overcome it? 1, change your perspective. Frustration arises because we too focus on the problems rather than the solutions, right? Instead of viewing setbacks, road bumps, speed blocks, try to see them as opportunities for growth. What can I learn? Right? How can this challenge make me better, right? Because when we look back in the past, we see how it made us better. Practice patience. We live in a fast-paced world that conditions us to get instant results right now. But real progress takes time. And patience is your best friend in overcoming frustration. Remind yourself that setbacks are temporary and that persistence is the key to success. Enjoy the process. We forget that, don't we? Success isn't about hitching those goals. It's about who we become in the pursuit of whatever those goals that we're reaching, right? It's the journey. And when we detach from the outcome, we focus on that, then frustration will have a less power over us. There's things we can't control. There's aspects of every situation that are out of our control. But in all those areas, whatever the situation is, at work, a goal, within the family, there's things that we can influence. Identify what you have the power over. Focus your energy on the things that you can influence. And when you shift that focus, that energy, now you regain a sense of control and you reduce your frustration. Take a break. Sometimes it's just good to step away to overcome frustration for a moment. Give yourself some space at work or in a place, your business, whatever the case is, to relax, get a newfound clarity. When you return, you often feel refreshed with new energy to tackle the now upcoming challenges. And sometimes it's talking about it with somebody, right? Don't bottle it up. You bottle up, you're going to explode. So talk to someone you trust. Express just those feelings out loud can provide a relief and open a door to new ideas. See, it gives you insight on something that you might not see your way or your own way, and that will alleviate the frustration. Frustration is a natural part of life, but it doesn't have to be a barrier to our success in business, family, whatever the case is, or to our happiness. It doesn't have to be a barrier. It is an invitation, though. It's an invitation for us to grow. It's an invitation for us to reassess the situation. It's an invitation to approach life with more patience, to approach life with a new perspective, with compassion. And when we embrace frustration as a teacher rather than an enemy, we unlock the doors to creativity, inner strength, and a stronger mindset. Because frustration is not an enemy, it's a messenger. It's our mind's way of saying or signaling that something is off course. So when frustration creeps in, take a breath, pause, remember, you have the power to turn frustration into fuel for growth, success, and happiness.